Today, I'm going for the platinum in a game that was supposed to be a DLC, but ended up getting a full game release. Spider-Man Miles Morales, and boy am I glad that it did. A little while ago, I got the platinum in Insomniac Spider-Man game, and even though this isn't the Peter we know, love, and would wrap two hands around with a firm grip, this game fills in right where the last one left off. This includes running around in the concrete jungle of giant rats dressed like Phil Leotardo from The Sopranos.
Phil, hey, I was just thinking about you. Those Islander tickets, right?
How about this humidity?
For this platinum, even as a shorter game, we'll need to collect 50 trophies. That includes running around New York to collect a slew of collectibles tied into the story, and even beating the game on New Game Plus. And, of course, during our playthroughs, we'll be doing it on the hardest difficulties in the game, Spectacular and Ultimate once it unlocks in my second playthrough, because we ain't about that weak shit around here. The game starts off shortly after where Spider-Man PS4 ends, with Miles now having spider powers and trying to navigate his way around being Spider-Man. He gets a message from Pete to go assist with a convoy that's transferring a prisoner, and Miles, at least in this game, gets his first chance to try and impress Pete.
Hold back, Miles. Let me take. I got this, Pete. Don't worry. No.
Oh, Miles is him, bro. Miles is him here.
It's secure.
I don't think that's secure, bro. Yo! That was crazy. Oh, dude, is that Rhino? Is that Rhino? It is Rhino. I can tell by the voice. That's funny. Now that Rhino is loose, I get to try out the combat on Spectacular, and it could be because I had played Spider-Man recently, but it felt a lot easier than playing Spider-Man Remastered. All right, here we go. Web strike. Dodge.
Nice work with the helicopter, kid.
Whoop.
Real heroic stuff. Hey guys.
Whoop.
How about we call it time?
Oh, shiz, bro. Let's go.
No. All right then. I ain't scared of you.
Go. Boom. After defeating the prisoners, I help Pete chase down Rhino, and this is where we start getting some of our trophies in the playthrough.
Okay, Pete. Yeah, I got this. Take it away, Capo. Whoa, wait, not the ball.
Oh, dude, let's go. Avoid obstacles. Tiny spider. Oops. Like a rhino in a china shop. Let's go. Heck yeah. First trophy right there. Oh. Gotta save the baby. Save the baby, Miles. Oh, dude, look at this. Look at that, man. That's a true hero right there, bro. True hero. That's my man, Miles. Oh, dude, Rhino's such a beast, man. They really nerfed him in the Craven movie, huh? Kind of made him a wussy. With the first two trophies down, I just needed to corner Rhino and stop him. But he beats Peter with both hands. Honestly, the jokes write themselves here, folks. Rhino beats on Pete like Queso beating down the doors of his local Goobertown, Arkansas Waffle House at 1 a.m.
Back the hell.
Get him! Oh, yeah! In the face! In the face! That's so sick, dude. Venom Punch is pretty dope, dude. Let me just hit him. Boom. Dude. Miles said, I'm him right there, baby. That's so sick. After we beat Rhino, I met the head of Roxxon Labs, who literally gave me the creepiest feeling when I met this dude. Definitely something up with this guy. Now that Rhino was back in jail, Miles meets up with Peter to try and talk about his new powers that he just unlocked. This is where Pete drops the news on him that he's going to go out of town for a while, and Miles will be the only Spider-Man in New York, but not before giving Miles a gift. And this truly is where our story begins. Miles meets up with his best friend Genki in Central Park to open up his gift from Pete.
I will never get used to you doing that.
Hey, look, check it. Christmas present from Spider-Man.
Open it.
Like Miles isn't another Spider-Man.
Dude, put it on. I'll cover you.
How's it looking?
This gets us our third trophy of the playthrough. Traversing around the city, we can see that Pete left a bunch of training programs for Miles to improve his skills with. They help us in a number of ways. You get skills for beating a training program, and there are 4 trophies tied to the trainings for getting spectacular or better in stealth, combat, and traversal programs, and 1 for completing all 9 training terminals. I decided to try out my luck with the combat one when I found it. Without getting hit?
Oh, that felt good.
Here we go. Punching pixels. Get spectacular or better in a Spider-Man training combat challenge. Heck yeah. After exploring the city and knocking out some crimes, I swung by Roxxon Labs, which Genki had gotten a hit on something going down. It turns out a new gang called the Underground broke in and were trying to steal something called Newform that Roxxon is manufacturing. So we have to get our Peter Tingle on and stop them. With Roxxon Labs saved, Miles goes back to his mom's where they're celebrating Christmas Eve, and we get to see the shrine that they have for Jefferson Davis, who Lee killed in the first game. It's here that we get introduced to a pretty major character in the game, Finn. She was Miles' best friend for a long time, but for some reason they haven't seen each other in quite a while. When Miles gets back out to doing his Spider-Man thing, Genki gives us an app to use to help save the citizens of New York. There's a trophy tied to completing all the quests and crimes in this app, so I start working on it as I'm moving through the story. The first request that comes through on our new app is from Aaron Davis, who just happens to be Miles' uncle. He needs help getting the trains working again, so Miles goes to help him so he doesn't lose his job. While we do so, we discover that the Underground are behind the issue and are using some tech to block all the signals to the train sensors. Miles helps stop the Underground, and this gets us another trophy for helping to get the trains running again. Let's give him that old human
Here
juice.
too, but not the generator.
Pause. Miles' uncle ends up learning who he is after he helped him with all the trains. Miles might not have this secret identity thing down as well as Peter does.
Way past.
Thanks.
Did I get the name right?
How did you... Okay, gotta go.
When I finally get back to the main story, I meet up with Finn and they head to a spot where they'd hidden a science project that they'd worked on. It was something like a power converter or something, I'm not entirely sure. Miles tries to bring up her brother Rick, but Finn gets a little squirrely when Miles tries to ask her more questions, like there's maybe something that she's not telling him. We then head home to start getting ready for our mom's rally for city council. To me, this felt eerily similar to when Miles' dad died in the first game, and they say something about that, which I'm really glad they called it out.
Hey, you okay?
Let me remind you.
Yeah, it's just last time we did one of these, my bad.
Best hand-rolled ice cream in New York City. And your new bro's date?
Much like his dad's ceremony got interrupted, this rally does too. But not by the demons. It's the new gang in town, the Underground, and their leader, the Tinkerer. We have to stop the Underground before it turns into a worse situation and puts our mom in danger. The whole attack on the rally was a distraction though, and we have to rush towards a big explosion that happens on our bridge up where some major reveals happen.
Or distraction. Let's not shoot each other, all right?
Here's our girl Finn. Is that her?
We're after the new form. Ignore everything else.
I think that's Finn, bro.
Get rid of him. Then grab as much as you can carry.
Dude. It is. After finding out Finn, our old best friend, is the Tinkerer, Miles has to put all that aside and focus on saving the people on the bridge before it collapses into the river. This earns us another trophy. Hanging by a thread. Keep the bridge together. Holy cow, dude. What a crazy trophy. That was awesome. Immediately following the trophy, Miles unlocks a new superpower, the ability to go invisible. This actually has trophies tied to it later where we'll need to knock 50 people out while invisible. Thankfully, we learned to become invisible just in time to dodge out from the Roxanne soldiers who were going to try and wax our ass once they turned against us. With Roxanne turning against Miles and him finding out his old best friend Finn is the Tinkerer who's causing a crap ton of problems in the city, Miles was feeling pretty down on himself at this point, like he'd let the real Spider-Man down. That's when our good old pal Genki tells Miles,
"Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing."
And Miles ends up finally designing his iconic spider suit, which looks freaking amazing on the PS5 Pro. Immediately following getting my new suit, I unlocked another trophy for upgrading some mods. All right, let's check out this. Look with better eyes. Craft a visor mod. Nice. There's another trophy. Finn being the Tinkerer really bothers Miles, so he tries to find out what drove her to attack the city like she has been. We head back to an old shop that Finn's family owns, and it's here that Miles discovers that something happened when Finn and her brother Rick tried to shut down Roxanne. But that's as much as we can see without going to find her phone. Cause yeah, they just left the phone in a high security area. Makes sense. I head over to one of the Roxanne labs to try and find her phone so I can see the recording that she talked about in the shop. When I get to the building, I get introduced, or I guess reintroduced, you could say, to a character that we met earlier. Who's this?
What's so funny?
Damn, Miles. For a skinny-ass kid, you hit hard.
Uncle Aaron? You're the Prowler? My dad had a foul on you.
I know. And I bet you got a lot of questions right now.
I head down further into the lab to find Finn's phone to see what actually happened to Rick.
Camera, video. Here it is.
Okay. Core dump's a two-person job. You start to override here. I confirm it there. Step 1 in wiping new form from existence.
Any regret? Destroying the thing you made?
He's like dying.
Let's make the world safer.
You gonna die here?
Ready?
Ready.
Triggering override in 3, 2.
Uh-oh.
Ben.
That wasn't me.
That's not good.
Industrial sabotage, Rick? Really? No one's gonna care about a few sick people uptown or a dead engineer. You're just the cost of doing business.
I can stop it! I can stop this!
Not good, bro.
Rick, no! No! Ben, no, look!
Well, now I understand. To try and stop anyone else from dying, Miles decides to blow up the core to prevent it from harming the city. Unfortunately for us, Finn's phone gets fried in the process, so any evidence that we had on Roxanne is out the window. And we have to escape with our uncle before we get caught by an onslaught of Roxanne soldiers. We get a cutscene immediately after we exit the Roxanne lab where the Prowler tells us that we need to use Finn to infiltrate the underground. And if we tell her that we're Spider-Man, she's gonna cut us out just like Miles' dad did to him. Completing this sequence gives us a trophy. That was like the first scene that I've seen in this game. Oh, core of the problem. Investigate Roxanne's underground lab.
Okay, I should call.
Nice. After finishing that mission, I decided to check my skills and yeah, let's just say that I was a complete bozo. Okay, let's get some of the skill tree action going on. Bro, I had this many skills. I legitimately have not leveled up at all. What was I doing, man? With the knowledge of what happened to Rick, we try to meet up with Finn. He takes his uncle's advice and tries to infiltrate the underground as Miles. She lets us try out, but to get into the gang, we have to jump off a crane to another building in the middle of winter. Yeah, seems safe. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it's literally snowing on metal, dude. Super safe. This is super safe. I would totally do this. I would totally do this. Not a chance in hell I'm standing on wet metal and jumping like that.
Gotcha.
Inside, we get everyone to trust us, and eventually we put on our suit to find out where the gang is hiding the new form that they stole from the Roxxon truck back on the bridge. After poking around a bit, we're able to find out where the new form is, but we have to battle to get out of the hideout. Here we get a new Venom ability, which was actually probably one of my favorites in the game. L1 Venom Dash.
Is that a new move? Man, I don't even know what I did, but it worked.
Okay, you do you. I'm gonna research the map you found. See what dots I can.
Cool. I'm gonna keep shocking guys.
That's so sick, bro.
Fighting a marble off my bucket list.
There we go. Defeating the underground lets us escape, and we snag another trophy.
Theater, I'm all in. If you're gonna check out those underground hideouts first, I know someone who can help.
Cool. I'll add the hideout to
True
my to-do list.
Deception. Complete the vault sequence in underground.
I'll hit you up when I
undercover.
get to the theater.
I'll be here.
With the potential locations of the new form, Genki and Miles are able to narrow it down to a theater where Finn is hiding the energy source. So we head on over there, but find out the new form is being pumped with energy like Miles' electricity. Miles reluctantly has to chase his friend down. And I'm gonna be honest here, I used to read a lot of comics when I was younger, and I feel pretty solid about my knowledge on the Marvel heroes, villains, and anti-heroes. Those are my favorite, by the way. Go for Hulk and Venom, baby! But for the life of me, I couldn't figure out how Finn, as the Tinkerer and a regular human, was outmaneuvering Miles that has super senses and reflex. Apparently, she's just her, bro. Oh. Yikes.
Why did she invent Death Wheel?
How did she beat Miles up there is what I want to know. How did she beat Spider-Man up there? Even with tech.
Give me one good reason not to end you.
Are you going to tell her?
My mom would be very upset.
Miles?
Oh, man.
Can we just...
You two on the roof! Freeze!
The two have to escape, but decide to meet up later to try and talk about everything that's going on between them. You know, him being Spider-Man, her being the Tinkerer, and how they can maybe get on the same page. Velocity skates. Chase Tinkerer through the city. We end up meeting at a church downtown. Everything seems to be going well, and I was really feeling like these two were about to make up, which thank God they didn't, because that would have been the lamest thing for Miles to do after Finn literally attacked the plaza that his mom was at. Right as it seemed things were looking up, something big comes slamming down. This dick! Dude, is that Rhino? What is Rhino doing? We learned that Rhino is working for Roxxon, and Simon is trying to get Miles' human juice
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
to do some genetic splicing. Simon orders his goons to beat the ever-living out of Miles, and I wasn't thinking that they'd take it this far. Big boy Rhino.
Finish what we started on the bridge.
No cameras now.
Oh shit, dude. He's getting blasted. Come on, Miles. Mega Venom. Oh shit, dude, he just went Super Saiyan. That's sick.
Whoa. Are you okay?
That was
They were gonna
dope.
kill you.
After going Super Saiyan, Miles and Finn navigate through the rest of the lab, trying to escape. Here they find out Simon knew everything. He has records of New Form harming people, complaints of employees, and damage the energy source has already done. Finn ain't having it though. She wants to blow Roxxon Plaza to smithereens. Before we get too much time to talk about it, our good old friend, the Kool-Aid Man, comes busting through the wall, and Miles barely gets away. This fight with Rhino was by far one of the most difficult in the game, at least for me. Oh man, we're screwed. Come on, dude, this is chaos.
You could not have won this.
God dang it, dude. Come on. There we go. This should be hopefully it.
You could not have won this.
Bruh. Come on. Dude, he's so close to dying. Oh, he's down. Oh, he was down. Come on. There we go. Exploding bulldozer. Defeat Roxxon Rhino. Oh, bro, that was way harder than it needed to be. What the hell? When Rhino is defeated, Miles goes back to download the files to put Roxxon out of commission. But Finn gets tricked into attacking Rhino because he starts talking shit about her brother. This causes Miles to jump in and save Rhino. Because, you know, heroes don't let people die. Unless you're Superman from Man of Steel, of course. Miles cannot catch a break.
Finn the reactor.
Come near me again.
I'll kill you. But we're family.
My family's dead.
Genki takes Miles home, where his mom walks in on him looking like he just got beat, like I did that first time I accidentally laughed at my mom when she spanked me.
I'll remind Kevin where he comes from.
No, Daddy, no!
Because Miles is him, he wakes up and heads over to try to stop Finn, knowing that if she sets off the new form, it would level the entire city. The Prowler attacks us on our way to stop her, and we have to kick our uncle's ass so that we can finish the fight against Finn. This sequence has my favorite line in the entire game. Is Miles tingle?
Let Krieger and the Tinkerer kill each other. Go back to being Spider-Man when the heat dies down.
And what? Just hide down here? I don't get to pick and choose when I'm Spider-Man. I gotta stop Finn.
Come on. Come on. Let's go, family drama. I just want to know how he took so many punches. With my uncle out of the way, I head to battle Finn, and while Miles is walking inside the building, he starts having flashbacks of when they entered the science fair. This is a really cool sequence that we get to see Pete and Doc Ock in. There's a trophy here, but I was doing my first playthrough blind, so I'll have to snag it in my New Game Plus playthrough.
Down that hall.
I'll let her know that I'm here. No big deal. Once we reach the area Miles' school project is in, we get attacked by Finn, who snags the energy converter and sends some of her goons after us. This triggers another story-based trophy.
Finn, you need to know.
I'm done listening to you.
Are we literally gonna fight Finn? Oh no, we're not fighting Finn. We're fighting this dude. Oh, shared history.
Had to tell her what happened to the reactor.
What was that? Walk through Miles and Finn's past. I'm about to get absolutely blasted, by the way. Absolutely blasted. Yep, there it is. After I dispose of her goon squad, I chase Finn to Harlem, where she's trying to blow up the Roxxon Plaza. Before I can track her down though, I find Genki and my mom in trouble, so I have to help save them from the crossfire of the Underground and the Roxxon battle. Just as we wrap up saving our little community, we see a massive explosion happen at Roxxon Plaza, because of course we do. So I head on over to try to stop Finn, but Finn won't hear us out, so the only option is to take her down. Dude, that was a big whammy bammy hit right there. But not good enough, apparently, to beat Finn. Finn the Almighty. Dude, that's the strongest suit known to man. Oh, dude. In the face. Dude, come on. Yeah, okay. There goes all your armor. You're toast.
This shouldn't be happening. I can stop it.
Even defeating Finn, the reactor is still ready to explode. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see this ending happening the way that it did. System error.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, what is he gonna do though? It's like a nuclear reactor. You gonna absorb the energy? There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way he's absorbing nuclear energy. Right? That's exactly what we're doing, apparently. Miles is him, bro. Get it, Miles. Get it. You got this, boy. Dude, that is sick. The only issue now is Miles has to release the energy he absorbed, or it will kill him. Finn, in this moment, decides to flip the script and help Miles. For sure Finn just got vaporized. Damn.
No, please. Miles.
That's crazy.
Say something.
This earns us the final story-based trophy in the playthrough. Ultimate Sacrifice. Save Harlem. Dude, that was a freaking buck wild ending there. I was not expecting that. Part 2, side missions. Most side missions in this game are in the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app, but a lot of the trophies are tied into activities that I complete while also doing them. Alright, so I'm just going to Nowhere to Hide. What is that? Perform 100 stealth takedowns? Hell yeah. Whoa, from downtown. What is that? Use Venom Dash to throw an enemy into a group of 3 or more. Nice. We got a lead. Come at the king. Unravel a criminal conspiracy in Harlem. Let's go. Finish that one. As we knock out all the missions, we get a pretty dope suit and a trophy for clearing all the side missions. Ooh, that's actually a sick suit. 5-star review. Complete all FNSM app requests. I actually don't know. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That's what it is. Yeah. Come on, Phippsy, you got that. Nice. We get the trophy and a dope suit. That's sick. Part 3, collectibles and cleanup. There are quite a few collectibles in this game, very similar to Spider-Man PS4 or Spider-Man Remastered. So I decided to start by knocking out all the underground boxes because there were the largest number of items to collect. Much like I was doing in the side missions, I also got side trophies that I wasn't necessarily going after, but were huge bonuses. Overcharge? What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what overcharge is. Under their noses, shut down all Roxanne labs. Nice. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
I should head out before the cops get here and cover everything in crime tape.
Should get me a trophy. Yep, underground undone. Shut down all underground hideouts. There we go. Nice. Get this. Let's just give us a trophy, I think. Possibly.
That'll work.
Salvager. Open all underground caches. There we go. With the caches out of the way, I decided to redo a Roxanne lab location to try to get the trophy for taking out the entire base without being seen. Okay. You just do it. I don't know how many more I have. Oh, never saw it coming. Completed any base without being detected. Got it. With some of the longer trophies done, I shifted my focus to some smaller, quicker trophies to knock out, like crafting upgrades, finding a boat in southern Chinatown and riding it, finding all the capsules around the city that Finn and Miles had left behind, finding all the sound samples around the city that Miles' dad and uncle created a mixtape out of, finding and completing all scavenger hunt collectibles that Miles' mom had set out for him. Earlier in the game, I got a trophy for getting spectacular in one of the training exercises. At this point, I decided to shift my focus to knocking out the other two. Traversal was the first one that I went after. There we go. Launch, swing, and dive. Get spectacular or better in a Spider-Man training traversal challenge. Let's go. After that, I went after the stealth trophy. And for those of you that watch me do this live, I am absolutely garbage at stealth anything. Yeah, can't wait for Assassin's Creed Platts. There we go. Dodging light. Get spectacular or better in a spider training stealth challenge. Let's go. The next trophy focuses on knocking out the remainder of the training I need to complete at least each once. So I swung around the city to knock him out. Dude, I'm gonna get close to that 100 combo too and not get it. No. Oh, dude, I was so close. So close. God, dude. No. Nice. Spider training complete. Complete every spider training challenge. Now that I was getting to the end of my first playthrough, I knocked out as many remaining trophies as I could. So let's roll a trophy montage. Trophy complete, dude. That look bothered. The last trophy that I needed to get before starting a New Game Plus was to get a combo of 100. I had been actually trying to get this the entire game, and I had gotten close quite a few times, but something always messed me up, man. Finally, I decided to lock in.
Did anyone see that? Perfect dodge right there.
Come on. Let's go! 100 combo. Yes! Finally! With my 10 combo trophy knocked out, it was time to start my New Game Plus. And like I mentioned earlier, I like to make things difficult on myself, so we're playing through on Ultimate. And to be completely honest, it really didn't feel much harder than Spectacular. I battled my way through the beginning of the game and beat Rhino, became the city's only Spider-Man once again, and unlocked the final suit Miles has available to him to get the trophy. All right, dude, I get some more suit. I can buy this suit. Ooh, this is gonna get me a trophy, I think. Ready for anything. Purchase all suits. There we go. I continued playing through the main story as quickly as possible so that I could get to the points in the game that allow us to level up and progress towards the platinum, with one of them being unlocking all the skills in the game. Let's get a trophy. Heyo, just the beginning. unlock all the skills. We're getting so close now. Now, the only 2 trophies I needed to get were ones at the very end of the game. So I focused on tracking down Finn again, told her I was Spider-Man, and we get a rematch with the Roxxon Rhino, which was a lot easier this time around. Finally getting back to the flashback, it was time to get the trophy for beating Finn in a minigame that's only available in this scene. Here we go. Oh, dude, I'm smoking her.
Gotcha.
Let's go. Competitive spirit. Beat Finn at the rocket launch minigame. Hell yeah. The last thing that I needed to do was battle through Harlem to beat Finn for the final time. I have to say, this battle on the second playthrough also hit just as much as the first. Come on. Brother, I am holding on by the hair on my chinny chin chin. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Was that it? Let's freaking go, dude. Yes. Got it. Beating Finn on the New Game Plus gives us our trophy for completing the main story in a New Game Plus playthrough. And our final trophy. There we go. All right, we should get our trophy here. Congratulations, you've finished the main story in New Game Plus. Plus. Complete the game on New Game Plus. Be yourself. There's the platinum, baby. Let's go. Another platinum added to the arsenal. That's freaking cool. I cannot wait to play Spider-Man 2. Cannot wait. And with that, I completed another platinum trophy to add to my collection. This game was surprisingly good for it starting out as a DLC and has me super excited to play Spider-Man 2. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, I'd really appreciate a like. I don't do this full time, so currently I go work my full-time job and then I come home and I work on these videos for you, which sometimes causes a delay in getting them out faster than I wanted to in the first place. But who knows, that could change in the future if the community keeps growing like it has been, but that starts with great people like yourself. If you love platinum trophy hunting, please consider subscribing. I have an ever-growing playlist of plat videos on my channel that will only continue to get bigger the longer I keep doing this. Next up is Spider-Man 2. We'll see you guys in the next video.